Jackson County Blue Devils look for their first district win against the Smith County Owls, who are 1-1 in District 7AA. First-year coach Steve Thompson lost big last week, but he's looking to bounce back strong against the Blue Devils, who are being coached tonight by women's coach Dan Huffines.
And right.
And we're set for action here. The Jackson County Blue Devils 2-3 overall. They're 0-2 in District 7AA, and they meet the Smith County Owls, who are 2-4 overall, 1-1 in this district. Should be a closer game, or a close game, as close as the first one, Peter. Can I say, yes, it should be close. Did I say it was going to be close?
Yes, you said it will be a close game.
Okay, let's hope it better be close now. The starters for Smith County are Jesse Mouse Rigsby. Well, we better not call him Jesse. His name's Mouse. He's 5'6" sophomore. Quincy averaging 15 a game for the Owls. Shannon Green, Jackie Rich, and Scott Pascal. For the Jackson County Blue Devils, Bobby Johnson, Jim Brown, Jeff Allen, Randy Ballard averaging 15 a game, and Kevin Thompson. We might mention Scott Pascal is averaging 9 rebounds a game. He's a 6'4" junior. And there you see the jump. Jackson County controls, but we have a foul immediately against Smith County. That'll be Mouse Rigsby, his first.
And Mouse gets the first foul of the game. Old Scott Pascal's 6'4". Tall fella to have in the middle.
Always good to have a big man. They try to work the ball inside to Randy Ballard. He's a 6'5" junior and averages 15 a game for Jackson County. Jackson County still has the ball. Looking against the, looks like a matchup zone, the 1-2-2 matchup zone. We have a steal out front. Oh, Shannon Green is bumped out of bounds. He bounces back real quick. Looks like a 2-3 zone for these Carthage Owls, Smith County. Nice touch. Shannon Green once again playing sticky defense out front. Coach Steve Thompson said they would probably start in the 1-2-2 matchup zone. There you see Green again trying to make the steal. But it looks like they're doing what they call the 2-3 jump zone. A rebound on the inside by Scott Pascal, and he is fouled by Jeff Allen. The 2-3 jump zone, where they trap with the guards out front. These Owls are 2-4, and they're 1-1 in District 7AA. 2-4 and 1-1. Shannon Green loses a handle on it. No score yet. 7:09 to play in the first quarter. Blue Devils 2-3, and they're 0-2 in this district, looking for their first win. So far, neither team has shown any dominance over the other. From the outside, the shot will not fall for Ballard. Smith County gets the rebound. That's Jackie Rich. Jackie Rich is a 5'10" sophomore. Nice play over on the right-hand side by Ballard. Scott Pascal went up with it, and Ballard up in the sky almost blocked it. Forced him to shoot real high. And down on the other end, there's Ballard, first score of the game.
And we needed somebody to break that block of ice, and Randy Ballard did it for us.
On the inside, Pascal. Scott averages 9 rebounds a game. He gets 2 points on that one.
So the two big men have scored.
And Mouse Rigsby out front makes a nice play and picks up the steal for Smith County. Quincy is fouled. Looks like Jim Brown will be whistled for the infraction.
And that's correct, Steve. Brown now has his first foul of the game.
Quincy, you see him standing there, averages 15 a game, the leading scorer for Smith County. They work the ball around. Green with the ball. Back out to Rigsby. Rigsby works it inside and then back out on the wing to C. He'll take a jumper from 18. Yes.
Nice fluid movement there by C to put the ball in for 2.
Ballard looks like he's going to the basket. Now it's blocked inside by Pascal. We have a foul as Bobby Johnson goes for the basket.
And you'll see Johnson right here driving around the left end, and he runs into Mr. Pascal. And right there the foul was caused because he jumped up in the ground. If he would have maintained his position and kept the feet on the floor, he might have not got it.
At the free throw line, Bobby Johnson has his first point for Jackson County. Second one won't fall, and it looks like they'll call a foul on Ballard for reaching over. No, somebody crossed the line too quickly, so Bobby Johnson gets another shot at it.
I think Scott got a little anxious there and crossed the line before the ball hit the rim.
Still can't get that second one to fall, and in to get the rebound is the quick Shannon Green. Rigsby works inside against Kevin Thomas.
You're going to see, yep. There's a little stutter step there by Quince. He got called for it. The ball goes back over to Jackson County.
5:15 to play in the contest, and Smith County is up by 1. But here come the Blue Devils. There's that jump zone we were talking about, 2-3 jump zone while they try to charge out front. The guards trap the man with the ball. From the corner, the shot will not fall. Rebound by Jackson County's Jeff Allen. Working the baseline, we have a block and a foul on Jackie Ridge. That will send Jim Brown to the line. He's a 6'1" junior. See it again.
And you'll see right here, Jackie going up and got the wrist and the ball. So that does send Brown to the line. He was in the motion of shooting, so he should be going for 2 shots.
And he will have 2, Jim Brown. Nice motion on the first one. He picks up his first point of the night. 3 people have scored for Jackson County, and they only have 4 points. So the scoring is definitely balanced so far. This time it won't fall, and C gets the board for Smith County. Coach Steve Thompson said his scoring should be fairly well scattered out after Quincy's total is added up. Rigsby's shot won't fall. Pascal, it's blocked by Ballard, and the crowd really reacts to that one. Randy Ballard,
and
6'5"
right here
junior.
you'll see off the bound, Pascal goes up again, and there's Ballard to block it.
They worked the ball in. Pascal almost lost his footing. The ball went over into the dressing room. You'll see Pascal come through the door. There he is. He had the ball, tried to pass it as he was losing his balance, and it went off the back of a Jackson County player. Rigsby with it now. And they whistle quickly. Kevin Thomas pushed off as he was trying to fight through the screen. That'll be his first foul of the night. Works it down. C will take the shot again. Yes, what a nice touch by Quince C.
Oh, Quince has some good leaping ability, so all he does is dribble the ball one way, jump the other, straight up in the air, he's gone. 2 points.
And he was guarded closely. Blue Devils looking for an opening. up and in by Jim Brown. That'll be his 3rd points of the night. Nice pass by Rigsby. Shot won't fall for Rich, however. Now C takes it. No, it won't fall. Rebound to Jeff Allen for Jackson County. Ballard over C, and we have lots of bodies on the floor. C took it head on from Randy Ballard, stood and held his ground, and Ballard will be called for the charge.
And you'll see right here Ballard coming down C. Plants his feet, stays there, has his arms up in the air, and Ballard just crunches him.
And C played last year. I believe his brother was on the team last year too, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I remember Quinch from last year. He's got a little bit more meat on him.
Got a lot more meat on him. He was very thin last year, as I recall.
That's right.
And his brother was a senior who graduated. We see Jackie Rich going up for the shot, and he was fouled by Jim Brown. Timeout called by interim coach Dan Huffines of the Jackson County Blue Devils. Might mention last week they played Cannon County and lost by 8. Smith County last week was in Cookeville, and as I said earlier, they lost big to the Cavaliers, 76-40. So they're looking to really bounce back. There's Smith County's record, 2-4 overall, 1-1 in this district, 7AA. And they're coached by Steve Thompson. There you see him. He's the tallest man on the floor tonight. Steve Thompson this is his first year. He coached last year at Memphis at Briarcrest. Score knotted at 6, 4 minutes to play in the first quarter. And we do have a good contest at this point. Looks like a high schooler himself, very young. It's Steve Thompson. But as I said, he's tall. He's about 6'6", 6'7". Kind of guy you just don't talk back to if you're being coached by him, you know? Anybody that tall is very impressive.
I would think so. One thing we know for sure, all the players are looking up at him.
That's right.
Tall guy.
Ready for action. We'll see it at the foul line as Jackie Rich steps up. Has a chance to put his team up by 2 if he can convert both of these. Tied at 6. He'll have 2 shots at it. Nice touch, but it's the back of the rim with the first one. A little confidence builder from Shannon Green, and Rich goes back to try for the second one.
Yeah, he had plenty of arch on that, but just a little bit too much strength. That looks good. Oh,
rims out. C knocks it over to Pascal. Pascal can't convert it. Ballard almost blocks it.
Go.
The basket will count for Scott Pascal. Foul is on Jeff Allen. That will be 2 for him tonight. And we've spent a lot of time at the free throw line already in this ballgame. 4 seconds ticked off the clock between that last foul and this one. Pascal at the line has 4 points tonight. Nice touch, but Ballard gets the rebound. Blue Devils down by 2, working against the zone. There's Ballard from the line, baseline. Randy Ballard, 4 points tonight.
Nice touch by Ballard. Instead of going in, he knew he had the nice 6-footer right there, so he went and opted for that instead.
Rigsby works it into C. It's blocked by Ballard off of the backboard. Smith County's possession. Rigsby with it. He'll drive and shoot. And it bounces around, no good. Rebound comes down to Jeff Allen for Jackson County. Blue Devils coming this way. Kevin Thomas brings it down. Thomas with it again. Rigsby reaches in and steals the ball. And pass down to Green. Yes, Shannon Green. 2 points tonight for him. Puts his team back up by 2. We have a press, and there is almost a steal. They call Jackie Rich for reaching in. He can't believe it when they called him. That was a very quick, and Coach Steve Thompson on the far side says, hey, that's okay, guys. We almost got the steal there.
Yeah, Jackie was there just a split second too late and got the foul called against him.
Saw one of the referees there, Glenn Donahoe. Our other official, just coming down the floor there, is Norman Neal. And Rigsby, once again, the quick hands. He gets the steal. Here's Rich. Slows it up, back to Rigsby. And Rigsby, 2 steals already. They work it into Rich. He finds himself open. Ballard over to block it. But they whistle Ballard for the foul, and he had his arm stretched way, way out. A tough foul to call. Let's look at that again.
And you'll see Rich right here driving around, and Ballard gets the foul called on him. And I don't believe it was the hand, because the hand looked like it was cleanly on the ball, but their bodies were tangled up just a little bit when Rich went to make the shot.
Rich, his first point of the evening there from the free throw line. Looked like to me he might have fouled him in the elbow with his chest. So Smith County takes its biggest lead of the night, 4 points, 12-8. On the other side, nice touch by Kevin Thomas, averages 10 a game. That's his first 2 this evening.
And Thomas wisely puts the ball right up as soon as he gets it.
Rigsby trying to get it to C. C will wheel once again, take the shot, this time way off. Pascal there to grab it and put it in for 6 points tonight.
And Quint saw Pascal under there and decided to throw it right to him.
Ballard fakes and then brings it back out to Johnson. Now they'll go down in the corner to Brown. He has a blocking foul. That'll be Jackie Rich, his 3rd foul tonight. And we'll have Keith King checking into the ball game for Jackie Rich. Keith King, a 5'10 junior. There you see Rich going to the bench, a 5'10 sophomore.
So this sends Brown to the line. He's shooting a 1-and-1.
Nice touch for Jim Brown.
And Jim has 3 points on the evening.
Ballard gets the rebound inside. Randy Ballard. Nice turnaround jumper. He has 6. Pascal tries to force it inside. Nice play by Thomas to get his hands on it. We have a foul now down underneath. Maybe Bobby Johnson, his first of the night.
And right here you see the play where Johnson just jumped up and slapped number 52 for Smith County, Pascal, sending him to the line. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1.
Nice free throw shooting by both these teams, at least a nice touch by both of them. (15-13) Smith County. And shot a brick, we used to say. Ball was too heavy that time.
Air ball.
Fell about a foot short. I've just been informed by our director that that's what I was teaching them before the ball game. And he's right, I must say. Nice move on the inside by Bobby Johnson. He has 3 tonight. Beautiful shot. Ties the score. There's Rigsby. And Green gets the rebound. Pascal fights in there to get it away from Jeff Allen. And I believe they'll call a foul on Allen. He had his arms tangled up with Pascal. His back to Pascal. You'll see it here.
You see Pascal goes up, as does Allen, and they get tied up right there. Pascal says, hey, I'm not letting loose the ball.
John Johnson checks into the ball game now for the Jackson County Blue Devils. You see Pascal once again at the line. Jeff Allen will take a seat with 3 fouls. Ballard gets the rebound, so the score remains tied. We're under a minute to play in the first quarter. Blue Devils looking to the corner, and the shot will not fall for Jim Brown.
And Quincy right there knocked it over to Rigsby, or that is Green.
Nice steal out front. This will be Bobby Johnson, and 1-on-2. He's fouled. Either Rigsby or Green. I couldn't tell which one it was. It'll be Green.
And right there you see Green reaching in and fouling Johnson, so Johnson will be going to the line. There's another angle of it. Johnson saying, "Where's that ball?"
Fighting in there for the rebound is Keith King. Does a commendable job. Had two people on him as he was going for the rebound, but Jackson County gets it back. Under half a minute to play in the first quarter, tied at 15. Jackson County Blue Devils content to wait for the last shot. They have 15 seconds to play. Nice play once again. Green, as you see him jump over the Jackson County bench. Holy smokes. Shannon Green, a 5'8" sophomore, showing lots of quickness out front. Now the Blue Devils will have 5 seconds. Thomas will take it. Oh. Yes! To end the first quarter. Smith County will take it out on this side. Keith King tossing it in to Rigsby. I like Smith County's tennis shoes too. They match the uniform. There's King for the baseline. Yes.
And King doesn't waste any time in the second quarter to get 2 points.
Tie the score at 17. Thomas with the ball for the Blue Devils. Ballard drives. Nice move. Randy Ballard. 8 points tonight for the man who averages 15 for the Blue Devils.
That zone has been pretty effective for Carthage, but they cannot allow the baseline. They've got to shut down the baseline or else that zone won't work for them.
Thomas, once again 1-on-2, and he gets it. He was racing. 2 people coming up quickly on him, the guards for Smith County, and he gets it off this time. Haskell fakes Ballard off his feet, can't get the shot to fall. There's Green again, fighting to get the rebound, and it's off of a Jackson County player. So Smith County gets it. King will take a seat on the bench as Tracy Carter, a 5'10" sophomore, checks in for Smith County. The crowd is yelling that he was back and forth across the line on the inbounds play. Nice block by John Johnson, but he fouled in the process over the back. You know, you see that call a lot of times. I used to be frustrated as a player.
And right here you'll see Carter going up for the shot, and Johnson gets him.
That instance, he definitely slapped him on the hand, but I know they used to call me. I'd reach over and put the ball out of a guy's hands when he's going up from the shot, and when you did it from behind, the referee called it no matter what. There, that's my speech for the day. Carter has 1 point.
Thank you, Steve.
Yes, and back to you, Peter. Can't get the second one to fall. Rebound by John Johnson, the 6'2" senior.
I know what you mean, though. It was the same thing during my high school career.
Long and illustrious though it was. There's Johnson open on the inside. C tries to block it, but Johnson puts it in for 2 points. His first 2.
No, I'd inevitably foul out the game in the first quarter. You know, I was one of those guys. Here, I'll just take the ball from him. You know.
Steve Thompson giving Scott Pascal a hard time over there on the bench. His team is now down by 5. Jackson County's biggest lead of the game, 23-18. And Coach Dan Huffines, who is the interim coach, said that he may press a little tonight. We haven't seen much of that. They expect to play a man-to-man most of the evening also. There's the record of the Jackson County Blue Devils. 2-3 overall, 0-2 in District 7 AA, and they have lost to Cannon County and DeKalb County. Smith County brings it in. Rigsby. Man-to-man defense by the Blue Devils. Green dribbles it off his foot, and Johnson comes up with the ball. Pascal, nice hands on the inside. Rigsby with a loose ball. He'll take it all the way. Too hard off the glass. Trying to save it out of bounds is Jim Brown, but Smith County will get it back because Brown stepped on the line.
That's a hard thing to do, like Rigsby was trying to do. You're moving so fast down the court, and then you have to shoot the ball so softly for it to go in. I mean, his moving 90, but those arms got to be moving 10.
Almost a steal. We'll have a foul on Kevin Thomas. And Green is on the floor. He's getting up slowly. Thomas, though, banged.
Now you'll see
Rigsby.
Thomas right here, bam, into Rigsby, then turns around and says, well, I'll get the other one too now, and bam, into...
See it again on the reverse angle.
Rigsby, and then here's Green, boom. And Thomas is a big guy.
Rigsby misses the shot, coming down with the ball over John Johnson. They try to move it. Once again, bodies on the floor out front here. Bobby Johnson and Shannon Green collide.
And nice play by Tracy Carter to catch that ball in the middle.
Blue Devils up by 5. Ballard calls for the ball. Nothing down on the baseline. Back to Brown. Thomas looking as lots of motion on the inside. Nobody open against the 2-3 zone. Ballard works it in. Brown back to Thomas. He's open, yes. Kevin Thomas has 8.
And Thomas is hot. He can shoot that ball from any range this evening.
Seems to like this corner on the baseline over here. We have a foul called on John Johnson of Jackson County. That'll be 2 on him. At the line, Tracy Carter, a 5'10" sophomore for Smith County. Nice touch once again. Carter has 2 points, both of them coming at the line tonight. His team is down by 6, 25-19. Second one rims out. Ballard tries to get it. Now Green knocks it out of bounds. So the Blue Devils get it.
Yeah, Green was right there to get the ball, but it hit his foot and rolled out of bounds.
He is
Tough
quick.
break.
Boy, he is quick. Ballard on the inside, rims out, no good. Johnson and Pascal fighting for the rebound. We have a jump ball, and it will be Jackson County's ball under their own goal. Green whistled this time for the foul, and he knew it as soon as the whistle blew. It was on him. That's his second of the evening. See it again.
And right there you see Green.
Hands in the air, boy. Stick them up.
He said, I knew that one. I did that as soon as he did it.
Pascal on the outlet pass. Bobby Johnson hits the 4. Nice aggressive play by Johnson for the Blue Devils. Pascal inside. Ballard gets up to block it, and it rims out. Ballard gets the rebound.
Right through Shannon Green's hands.
Thomas 1-on-3, stops and hits. He goes into double figures. Our first player tonight in double figures with 10.
Thomas isn't afraid to shoot the shot if he's got it.
An 8-point lead for Jackson County, and we have a foul on the inside. Possibly Jim Brown. That will be Jim's third foul of the evening. Checking back into the ball game now for Smith County is Keith King. And Shannon Green gets a much-deserved rest on the bench. Boy, he's been all over that floor tonight.
Shannon's a hustler. And there you see Quince going up for the shot. The top half of a 1-and-1.
Quincy, big scorer for Smith County. Puts both of them down. He has 6. Checking into the ball game will be Lloyd Williams for the Blue Devils. Lloyd is a 6-foot junior. And coming out, Jim Brown is shouting a few last-minute instructions to his replacement there, telling him who he's guarding on defense. I believe he yelled 14-14. That's quite an assignment. Blocked by Rigsby. Out of bounds. Whew.
And Rigsby, you'll see right here, Rigsby going against Johnson. Johnson, of course, with the height advantage, and Rigsby gets the ball cleanly right in between Johnson's hands.
We have a foul down underneath. It looks like it will be on number 24 for Smith County. That's Tracy Carter, his
and
first.
There's another shot of that. Good play by Rigsby.
Johnson 6'1½", Rigsby 5'6". Did you say there was a slight height advantage there? Rigsby able to overcome it. Ballard at the line for the Blue Devils. He has 9 points tonight. And the Blue Devils are up by 7. Ballard has a chance to increase that lead to 8. Will not fall. Pascal with a rebound. King with the ball now over to Rigsby. And here come the Owls. Rigsby moves the lane, takes an extra step. A nice move. If he had dribbled one more time, it would have been much better because he found himself open.
Well, that's it. I don't think he expected to be that open when he was dribbling around that end, and he just saw eyed the basket, took a couple too many steps.
Williams keeps it from going back and forth. There's that jump zone, 2-3 zone. Williams sets up the play. Thomas now looking. Johnson over to Williams. Puts it inside. Johnson under the board, takes steps. John Johnson.
That was a nice play by Lloyd Williams to get it into Johnson. A nice pass.
That's pretty bad when you look straight up and realize the goal is on the other side of you.
Yeah.
Rigsby inside fighting for a rebound, I believe will be whistled for the foul, or maybe that's on Johnson. Let's check and see.
And you'll see right here, Rigsby going up. Fight between him and Johnson. And he ends up on the line. So Rigsby shooting 1-and-1.
Johnson's third foul. Checking into the ball game for Johnson will be number 30. That's Jason Craighead, a 6'1" junior.
There's a good shot of Miles.
That's his first point tonight.
Yeah, when you're on the other side of the basket, you know you're going to have to put it in. You know you're going to have to either leap a long distance or stretch.
Oh, and coming down with a rebound, Jason Craighead pops Quincy with an elbow in the jaw. Referee didn't see it. C is holding his face there. Rigsby checks out of the ball game. Coming in will be Joey Winfrey, a 5'9" senior. There you see C moving that jaw around. Referee didn't call anything, but boy, when Craighead came down with the ball, he just popped that elbow right into C's jaw.
Yeah, Quince got a shot that time.
Bobby Johnson at the line has 4. Looking to convert the bottom end of a 1-and-1. 29-22 with under 3 minutes to play. Here's Bobby Johnson. Second one will fall. So Bobby Johnson has 5 tonight. Quincy calling for the ball. He wants some action. And we got a foul pushing off on Kevin Thomas. As Bill Dykes will check into the ball game, the 6'1 senior replaces number 41 Randy Ballard, who's a 6'5 junior. Thomas called for a little bit of rough play there against Quincy, who will be going to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. C was calling for the ball, and Thomas figured he was going to get it at any moment.
He kind of pushed off on him, so that sends Quincy to the line.
That's a man you don't want there. A nice shooting touch by Quincy. He has 7 tonight. Averages 15 a game. His team right now is down by 7. Chance here to bring him within 6, and he does. 30-24. 8 points right now for Quincy.
Yeah,
Williams brings it down for the Blue Devils.
Quincy is 100% from the line tonight. Good foul shooter.
Steve Thomas on the referees over there holding his hands in the air. The coach of the Owls calling for walking. Now Thomas will put it up. No good. A different Thomas. Pascal gets the rebound. And Evan Thomas couldn't hit that time.
Chance for Smith County to bring it within 4.
King on the baseline.
Oh!
Here come the Blue Devils. 1-on-4. The shot up and in by Bobby Johnson.
Yeah, King, I don't know if I would have went to the basketballs in. When he got the ball, he was wide open.
C tries to tip it out. Johnson, another steal. It's 1-on-2, and he'll move in again. He has 9. Against all odds, they say. My goodness. 10-point lead for the Blue Devils. Tipping the ball out is Jason Craighead. Smith County will keep it under their own basket. Winfrey with the ball for Smith County. Williams tries to slap it away.
Smith County, when they get under the basket like that, they ought to try a couple bounce passes and mix it up a little bit.
Foul called out front. It'll be on Bobby Johnson, his second of the evening.
And that sends Winfrey to the line. He'll be shooting a 1-and-1.
His team down by 10. Winfrey, his first point of the night. He's a 5'9 senior. Timeout. Looks like shoelace of Scott Pascal has come untied. Ready to shoot again. Nice touch for Joey Winfrey. And he has 2. 34-26, a minute 10 to play in the first quarter, or second quarter, first half. Blue Devils, they work it into Thomas, but he can't hang on to it.
Johnson just looped it over Carthage to try to get it into Thomas, but Thomas just couldn't get a handle on it.
Winfrey will bring it down for Smith County. He's met by Johnson at half court. Man-to-man defense for the Blue Devils. Nice move. And a good shot by Joey Winfrey, who has 4 tonight.
Nice heads-up move by Winfrey. Take the open shot.
King guards Johnson. 2-3 zone. From the corner, Williams, Lloyd Williams, his first 2 of the night. He's a 6-foot junior, and he popped it. Blue Devils up by 8. King with the ball. We have a blocking foul called on Williams. That'll be Lloyd Williams' first foul of the evening. 18 seconds to play in the first half. And King at the line. Keith King with 2 points. He's a 5'10 junior.
And he should be shooting a 1-and-1 with 18 seconds left in the second quarter.
Nice touch on the first shot. King has 3 tonight. Could bring his team within 6. It will not fall. Rebound by C, but we have the foul. Or excuse me, as 2 people were fighting for the ball, it was apparently bounced on the baseline before C picked it up. 12 seconds. Williams brings it down quickly for the Blue Devils. Brown drives left. Now Williams with it. Brown again. 2 seconds. Shot will not fall, and C comes down with a rebound. And that's the end of the first half. The score is Jackson County 36, Smith County 29. Back with second half action in just a moment.
We're entertainment, we're education, we're sports, we're music, we're information. We're WCTE TV, Cookeville, Tennessee, and we're yours, Upper Cumberland.
After a first quarter that was extremely close with Jackson County up 17-15, they've come up at halftime to score more points than Smith County. It's 36-29, and Peter, I believe you have some of the leading scorers there for
I sure
teams.
do. We'll give a rundown of the scores right now. Rigsby for Smith County's got 1. Quincy's 8. Shannon Green 2. Winfrey 4. Carter 2. King, that's Keith King 3. Jackie Rich 2 points, and Scott Pascal has 7. And running down the Jackson County Blue Devils, we got Bobby Johnson with 9, Jim Brown with 4, Lloyd Williams with 2, Randy Ballard with 9, and Big Kevin Thomas with 10 points.
Man-to-man, right away by the Blue Devils.
They're trying to nail in the coffin early here, the second half of the ball game.
C will take it, yes. Quince C goes into double figures now with 10 points.
And Quince goes right to the guy and puts it up for 2 from about 15 feet.
Steal over there by Shannon Green. Look, back outside,
Nice
Jackie
shot.
Rich puts it in.
Yeah, Jackie kind of put that ball in the breadbasket when he went up for it. 2 points.
3-point lead for the Blue Devils. Pulling up and shooting. The shot will not go for Jeff Allen. We have a foul underneath. Looks like Randy Ballard will pick up his 3rd.
Yeah,
There's Ballard.
Yeah, Ballard, I think when he put up the shot, he got a little frustrated that he missed it, caused the foul, so it goes back to Smith County, who's only trailing by 3 now.
Owls with a chance to cut it to 1 if they can get 2 points out of this possession. Working outside, Winfrey wants to pull up and shoot, but has scooted his foot a little bit. Coach Steve Thomas saying, go ahead, shoot, shoot. You were open, shoot the ball. 36-33, the Blue Devils on top. Here comes Kevin Thomas. Double figures in the first half for Kevin. He had 10. 2-3 zone. Blue Devils trying to find the open man. Thomas brings it back out up front. Set the play up again. Brown with it now. Over to Johnson. Excuse me, that was Allen.
Nice play there.
There's Johnson with it. Now Brown, he'll jump against Pascal. Yes! Jim Brown, the 6'1 junior, has 6 points tonight as he left high against the 6'4 Scott Pascal.
And Shannon
Pascal with the ball. Ballard fouls him. Ballard in foul trouble now with 4.
And that could be some big news for Smith County if Ballard fouls out. And right there you saw the foul before Pascal even got up for it.
There you see Ballard taking the seat on the bench. John Johnson checks in for him, and Johnson has 3 fouls. Rich, the shot won't fall. Rebound comes down to Jeff Allen for the Blue Devils. Johnson drives the lane up. Does not fall. Rebound to Joey Winfrey. C will take it. No good. Foul on the floor. Looks like Pascal. Pascal and Brown fighting for the ball. Scott's second foul of the evening. Blue Devils try to work it in. We have a steal out front now. Johnson gets it back for the Blue Devils. Nice play over there by Winfrey, but Johnson quickly regains possession. Looking over the zone, trying to find something moving inside. Blue Devils running their offense. Johnson drives baseline, nothing there, comes back out. And Bobby Johnson calls timeout, so the Blue Devils want to talk something over.
And Coach Steve Thompson real happy with his crew. That is the Smith County Owls.
They're down by 5 now, 38-33. Coach Thompson at halftime said, "I bet you didn't expect it to be this close at halftime, did you?" I said, "Well, I don't know. I was expecting a pretty close game, and so far we've had that." There you see Steve Thompson in his first year at Smith County. Manager of that team is Jeff Mason. A young team for Coach Steve Thompson. And we might mention that the managers of the Jackson County Blue Devils are Bruce Hetty and Robert Flatt.
I'll tell you what's been effective, though, for Smith County is by playing that 2-3 zone, you're not playing a man, you're playing a position, you're playing an area. And they've been real effective because the fellas have been managing to stay in that area, and it's been really hard for Jackson County to get through there. It's been hard for them to needle through. They've had to take those long outside shots.
Blue Devils trying to work the ball inside again. Thomas turned to throw the ball to Brown, and Brown had already taken off trying to find an opening on the inside. So Smith County gets the ball.
And Bobby Johnson a little frustrated that that ball got out of bounds. Back over to Smith County.
Nice effort by Johnson trying to keep it in play. Here comes Rigsby. He drives all the way down, penetrates. Now he looks back. Man-to-man defense. Trav Thomas comes over to help, and down on the floor we have a foul again on Scott Pascal, reaching in on John Johnson. That'll be Pascal's third of the evening.
And you'll see right here, Rigsby getting a little trouble, loses the ball, and both Johnson and Pascal go down to it, and Pascal kind of wraps him up and gets called for the foul. And here's another angle.
Jason Craghead into the ball game now for Thomas. Blue Devils. The crowd didn't like that. They thought Green reached in. Johnson's shot bounces free. Now Green gets the ball. Rigsby will set up the play for the Owls. Green baseline. Nothing there, back to Rigsby.
Block it.
Rigsby drags his foot. He didn't think he did, but as you called it from up here, it was fairly obvious. Joey Winfrey will check back into the game now for Rigsby.
And you'll see right here a step right there.
Got to use those toes to pivot. Either that or the heels. He used both, so he was called for traveling.
good ball movement by Jackson County.
Trying to find an opening in that zone.
And with a 5-point lead, time is on their side.
Coach Thomas telling his team, get your hands in the air. Now steal by Green, 1-on-2. He'll take the jumper from 5.
Nice
yes.
shot.
Shannon Green has 4 points tonight, his first 2 of the second half there. Johnson is fouled by Winfrey. Joey Winfrey picks up his first of the night. So the official there, that was Norman Neal. Other official tonight, Glenn Donahoe. Thomas wants to check back into the ball game, but they tell him no, take a seat, a little bit late.
Jackson County leading by 3. And throws it out of bounds, but
tapped by Rich on the way out. Tracy Carter checks back in for the Owls and Thomas back in for the Blue Devils. Pascal takes a seat for the Owls while Allen takes a seat for the Blue Devils. A 2-3 zone with the front 2 guards trapping has been very effective. C gets the block, but it's whistle for the foul. He says, no, I didn't touch him. Must have been somebody else. That'll be Quince's first foul.
Well, you see right here now the pass into Thomas, and he tries to bull his way through, and C knocks the ball out of his hands.
There you see Quince. At the line, the first shot will fall for Kevin Thomas. His team is up by 4. His first point of the second half, he has 11 tonight, going for 12. Blue Devils back up by 5 now. 40-35.
Oh, dangerous pass by Winfrey.
It's a little bit too high.
Yeah, it's hard to throw cross court, especially that distance right there. That was about 2/3 of the whole court right there.
Out on top, Jim Brown works it down on the wing to Craighead. Back out to Johnson. Trying to find an opening in that defense.
Walk, travel.
Smith County a chance once again to cut the lead to 3. We're down to 2 minutes to play in the third quarter.
I'll tell you what, Smith County was lucky on that because number 12 Brown, he had a wide open baseline roll.
Nice play by Jason Craighead to pick up the charge. Coach Steve Thomas says, no, I don't believe that.
Okay, right now we'll see the ball going into Quinn. And Quincy hardly had enough room to turn around there before he laid that ball up, so.
Johnson's shot won't go. And we have a foul called on the inside. This one will be against Jackson County. Jason Craighead. Checking into the ball game, Bill Dykus will replace Bobby Johnson. The lead for Smith County is still 5. Long shot from the outside does not fall for Green. Blue Devils, ball on the baseline, things moving quickly. Thomas will take it from 18, no. Rich
nice
with the rebound.
Found by Rich.
Jackie Rich, the 5'10 sophomore, was up high for that one. Here's C, the turnaround jumper, no good. Dykus gets the ball for the Blue Devils. Tries to pass it off, and coming up with a ball is Tracy Carter.
Dykus just kind of lost the handle on it.
Carter's shot falls short, rebound to Jason Craighead.
I believe Carter's shot was partially blocked. That's why it didn't make it to the hoop.
Thomas tries to set something up. Sticky defense, those 2 guards for Smith County, causing all kinds of problems for the Blue Devils out front. They work the ball inside. It's blocked by C. He will be whistled for the foul against John Johnson. So Quincy has 2 or 3 make that tonight.
And you'll see right now the ball going into Johnson, and C tries to block it right there and is not successful, and catches him on the wrist for the foul.
Here you see a good shot of John Johnson. He'll shoot 2 from the line. His team is up by 5 with 23 seconds left to play in the 3rd quarter. Converts the first one. For his first point of the 2nd half, he has 3 points on the evening. The second one bounces, will not fall. Craighead whistle for the foul against C. So Jason picks up his 2nd foul of the evening.
And now we're back on an even score. The Blue Devils leading by 6.
Green will drive baseline, looking for the opening. Rich inside, bumps Craighead. Craighead called for the blocking foul.
And you'll see right here Rich getting the ball, and he says, boom, I want an open shot right here. We'll get a better shot of it right here. Boom, get out of my way. Up for 2.
Craighead whistled for his 3rd foul, though, so Rich at the line for the Smith County Owls. Can't get it to fall, and Johnson gets the board. 8 seconds. Thomas aware that there's 5 seconds on the clock, looking for an opening. Johnson inside, yes. John Johnson at the buzzer picks up his 5th points of the evening. Here you see the interim coach of the Jackson County Blue Devils, Dan Huffines, also coaches the ladies team. He said they're not sure exactly when they'll get a full-time coach, but just have to wait and see on that.
Nice shot by Johnson there at the end of 3rd quarter. He had 2 Smith County Owls guarding him, and he just threaded right in between them. Kind of an off-balance shot, but still managed to put it in for 2.
Moved very quickly, find himself open on the inside, and we have a break in the action. We once again like to thank the Jackson County folks here for being so nice, such good hosts for us, and also like to thank our crew for doing such a fine job tonight on our coverage of high school basketball games of the week.
And in addition to the ball games, we always like to hit the snack bar during intermissions.
And your official food critique of the snack bars?
A.
An A gets an
Scale
A.
of 1 to 10, 9.35. Very good. The dogs were warm, hot. They had mustard, mayo, chips, Doritos, candy bars. Good snack bar.
Well, good. Of course, we've never had one rated below a 9.35 either. I mean, they're all good when you're hungry, you know.
That's right. We're just animals.
No, it was good. I had a hot dog myself, and it was excellent. Ballard back in the game for Jackson County. Can't get the shot to fall. Pascal, who's back in, gets the rebound. Pascal playing with 3, Ballard with 4 fouls. Blue Devils up by 8.
Whoa, long
shot was long, and he was guarded closely. Johnson comes down with the rebound. Thomas, baseline, no. Nice rebound by Johnson, though. He'll come back out and set it up. Brown looking for somebody open inside, back to Johnson. Now he says, let's set it up.
I don't know, though there might be a market out there for the official high school basketball concession guide.
Okay. Well, you write it up, Peter.
And then we'll find someone to market it.
Thomas. Oh. Thank goodness Rich got up quickly because he hit the floor hard. We saw that earlier tonight. Rich called for the foul, his 4th of the evening. Jackie Rich, a 5'10" sophomore. Let's look at it again.
And you'll see right there, Rich just didn't give Thomas enough of room and ended up on that hard floor.
Kevin Thomas with 12 tonight. He averages 10 a game. Now he's at lucky number 13. Big muscular fellow too. Working inside, it's tough to guard him.
Big guy.
Smith County down by 10. Equals the biggest lead in the game for the Blue Devils. They got a chance to put it up even further. 6 minutes. 8 seconds left to play. Ballard called for traveling under the basket. Not too happy.
And so the ball goes back to Carthage.
And we have a timeout on the floor. 6 minutes, 2 seconds left to play in the ball game. And Smith County is down by 10 points. It's been real close throughout. Halftime it was 36-29. The lead generally around 5 points for the Blue Devils, but now they've kind of pushed ahead even further, up by 10.
Well, the game's moved real quickly during the second half of the ball game, and Smith County's going to have to make their move pretty soon if they don't want to get blown out of the game.
And the big man for Smith County, Scott Pascal, who averages 9 rebounds a game. He has 3 fouls and sat out a lot of the third quarter. Quint C, averaging 15 a game, has 10 points for the Owls. And on the other side of the coin, we have one man in double figures. That's Kevin Thomas, who averages 10, has 14 tonight. Randy Ballard only has 9, and that was in the first half. He averages 15 a game. All his points were in the first half.
And that might be Coach Steve Thompson's strategy right there. Pascal was on the bench quite a bit of the third quarter. He's back on the floor now. Give it to him. Shoot it. 2 points.
Pascal, 9 points tonight. Shot would not fall for John Johnson after a beautiful drive. Now Smith County coming back. They're down by 8. A chance to cut it to 6. If Rich can hit this one over Johnson, no. Johnson gets the rebound. Pascal called for the foul. That will be Scott's 4th of the night. I've been calling Coach Steve Thompson Thomas, I believe. You should have kicked me about 3 quarters ago, you know. A real congenial guy, too. I had a chance to talk with him at halftime, talked to him before the game.
Nice guy. As is Coach Dan Huffman.
Randy Ballard has 10 points tonight. That's his first point of the second half. As I said, he's averaging 15 a game. Blue Devils generally depend on him for a little more scoring. Johnson, and he's fouled. That will be Pascal's 5th if it's on him.
I think it might go over to 52 Pascal. You're correct. And you'll see right there Johnson going around Pascal, and it puts him on the bench.
See it again from a different angle.
And there you go. See Pascal trying to knock it out of Johnson's hands.
And Coach Steve Thompson taking his time, picking a replacement for Scott Pascal. Here you see him not too happy with himself, sitting on the bench at this point. And checking into the ball game is number 30, Barry King.
So Johnson will be at the line, shooting 2. I'll tell you, Johnson's come up with some hefty plays tonight. He was the one that just put in those 2 points at the end of the third quarter. Now here he is making this 2-point try and taking Pascal out of the game.
We have another foul underneath.
And that looks like it's going to go against Bobby Johnson.
It'll be Bobby's third of the evening. Oh, excuse me. That's Randy Ballard, and that's his fifth of the evening. So we have two men who fouled out. Ballard fouls out with 10 points. Pascal fouled out with 9 points. Rich at the line. He's standing at the line. He has 4 fouls. He has a nice free throw shooting touch, too. He has 5 points tonight.
And Rich going up for the second half of a 1-and-1. Good shot.
Johnson wheels and puts it up. C gets the board for Smith County. They're down by 7. C fakes at the foul line, now puts it up, no good. Johnson with a rebound for the Blue Devils.
Smith County needs to charge in boards as soon as that shot gets out of the player's hands.
Jim Brown, 8 points, nice touch from the baseline. Back up by 9. And Thomas with the quick hands for the Blue Devils. Kevin Thomas. Again from the baseline, Jim Brown, he goes into double figures with 10. That's 3 people in double figures. Brown, Ballard, and Thomas. Timeout called on the floor, and Bobby Johnson for the Blue Devils not far behind with 9. John Johnson I have with 6 points tonight. Double figures for the Smith County Owls. Quint C, the only one. He has 10 tonight. But Scott Pascal has 9. He fouled out. Jackie Rich, 6. Shannon Green, 4. Joey Winfrey, 4. Tracy Carter, 2. And Keith King, 3. Barry King in the ball game now. Mentioned Coach Dan Huffines a minute ago. I kept looking at him. He looked awfully familiar to me. And he told me, he says, I believe you know my brother, Drew Huffines. Q94 radio station, Cookeville. I said, yes, I know him very well. I said, if you're as good a guy as your brother, you're going to be all right.
Good guys. Yeah, Smith County, if they want to get back in the ball game, one thing they've got to do, if you noticed on that last shot by Quince, nobody was under the boards. And when C takes a shot, or any of the other players, the rest of the guys have just got to go and charge those backboards, get some bounds.
Blue Devils were late coming out from the timeout. There's King. Green now on the inside against Johnson. Rich.
Nice play.
Talk about your offensive boards, and you are absolutely right. That time they had 3 men under there, and they got 4 shots at it. Johnson will bring it all the way for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils up by 9.
Still plenty of time with 4 minutes remaining in the final quarter.
Coach Thompson telling his boys, get your hands up, get your hands up. Blue Devils being very patient. Know that they're not the ones that are going to have to make a big change to win the ball game. Thomas will bring it back out front. There's Johnson with the ball. He drives, dumps it off to Johnson. Yes, John Johnson, 8 points tonight.
Pretty pass to Johnson.
From Johnson. Bobby Johnson to John Johnson. 52-41, an 11-point lead for the home team Blue Devils. Wheeling at the top of the key, the shot will not fall for Winfrey. Nice play over there by Green as he knocked the ball off of the legs of John Johnson. Checking out now, Winfrey, and back in will be Mouse Rigsby. with the ball. He's fouled, though. Out front, looks like maybe Johnson. Check that. Jim Brown picks up his 4th foul of the evening. Lots of fouls tonight.
And that'll send C to the line.
Nice shooting touch.
Be shooting a 1-and-1.
Couldn't get it to fall. John Johnson with the board. Bobby Johnson down to Brown. Knocked out of bounds. Quick hands by Mouse Rigsby to knock it out. Checking into the ball game, Mark Dudney for the Blue Devils. He's a 5'11" senior, and John Johnson will get a rest. 2 minutes, 44 seconds to play.
There's a shot at Dudney.
Johnson, and he gets his own board. Back out to Brown, now to Johnson again. Foul called on the baseline, or stepped on the line.
Stepped on the line. Over to Smith County.
Smith County down by 11 with 2.5 minutes to play. Needs to get something moving. There's the man to do it. He's quick. If he go in and shoot that ball, make something happen. C will try to get a hold of it so he can put it up, and he does. Won't fall for him, though. Rebound to Dudney. Here comes Thomas over to Johnson. Blocked by Barry King. Woo! And Rich will take it to the other end. Johnson hits the floor. We got a charging foul. That'll be all for Jackie Rich as he picks up his 5th
right here,
foul.
Rich, bang, into Johnson.
Jackie Rich picks up his 5th foul. He is the 3rd man to foul out tonight. His teammate Scott Pascal, and for the Blue Devils, Randy Ballard. Coach Steve Thompson taking his time, looking him over. Sends Tracy Carter back into the ball game. He almost forgets to go to the scorer's bench. You get excited when you're waiting to go into the game. The coach picks you. You want to run right in there.
I have run in without checking in.
Yes, me too.
I learned that lesson one time. And Coach Wallace did not like it at all.
Blue Devils almost lose it. Nice save over there by Brown. Johnson with the ball. Thomas inside. It's a foul on Shannon Green, his 3rd of the night. Dykus will check in for the Blue Devils, and Williams waiting to check in. You see Jim Brown taking a seat on the bench. There's a shot of Bill Dykus, a 6'1" senior. Number 4. Williams waiting to check in for Thomas. Thomas, though, first will shoot the 1-and-1.
Nice touch by Thomas.
Kevin Thomas, leading scorer for both teams. He has 15 tonight. Haven't heard much from Bobby Johnson in the 2nd half. He had 9 in the 1st. Grigsby, 2-on-1. He'll take it all the way. No, he tries to dump it off to Green. Now Williams will check in. Smith County's ball, no foul called. Look at it again.
Right here you have he tried to pass it off, Rigsby did, but there were just too many Blue Devils down there.
Off the hands of Craighead. Barry King gets his own rebound and puts it back in. Barry King, his first 2 of the night. Here come the Owls, down by 10. Lots of collisions on the inside. Green, shot will not fall. Quint C's shot will not fall. Bobby Johnson with the rebound. And we got a foul once again on the inside. I didn't see who that one was on, Peter.
It's kind of crunched up in there in the middle. I think it might be on Quint, but let's see. 14. There's the replay right there, and we see Quint's going up a little bit short on the basket.
Yeah, and it was Quint C picking up his 4th foul of the evening. Lots of fouls, as we mentioned tonight. Johnson at the line, and he goes into double figures now. With his first point of the 2nd half, he has 10. Bobby Johnson, the 6'1.5" junior for the Blue Devils. Second one bounces off. C with the rebound. Here comes Green. Nice play by Johnson to knock the ball free. Checking into the ball game will be Jeff Allen back in for Bobby Johnson. Allen started tonight. 1:06 to play, 54-43, an 11-point lead for the home team Blue Devils. The Owls, Rigsby, yes! Been waiting for him to do that all night. He has 3 points tonight. His first basket of the second half.
And Rigsby's probably one of those players that should be taking some more shots. Pass it, all right. Oh,
Shannon Green loses a handle on it. 48 seconds to play, though. They're down by 9. And Green could kick himself for that. I know exactly how he feels.
Right underneath the basket, a wide open shot. But he is a hustler. He's really hustled all game. Good ball player.
Traveling out front called on Williams. Smith County gets it back. Down by 9 with 35 seconds left to play. Rigsby wheels, dumps it off to King.
Whoa.
Yes, sirree. Barry King, 4 points tonight. 20 seconds to play. On the inside, the shot by Jason Craghead. He picks up his first 2 of the evening. 10 seconds. C fakes and puts it up. Yes, Quincy C. 12 points tonight. As time runs out, and you hear the crowd, the home team, Jackson County Blue Devils, are victorious tonight, 49-56. So the Jackson County Blue Devils successful tonight, only once though, as the Smith County Owlettes beat the Jackson County Lady Blue Devils 42-37. 56.